Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Beginner HIIT. My name is Eric of HIIT Excellence, and today we're going to be going over a workout that's going to get you moving, get you sweating. We're going to get the legs involved, upper body involved. We're just going to do it all. And if that's for you, then welcome aboard. First and foremost, I do want to say that if you do enjoy this workout by the end of it, make sure that you save it so you can watch it again in the morning. Doing HIIT workouts in the beginning of the day is an amazing way to keep your metabolism higher for the whole day. Helps you burn more calories, helps you to just burn more weight, and you'll definitely get a big benefit out of it. So now that I've had my little piece on it, let's get going. We're going to start by getting into a nice stretch. Arms reached fully across. And we're going to take them and put both on the outside of my left ankle. Holding for a second, coming back up, and both on the outside of my right. Allowing myself to really engage the hamstrings. Coming back to center, arms outstretched, bringing them in front of you, and bending at the hips, bringing your arms down. Still bending at the hips, engaging the hamstrings. Great job. Hands come up over your head, and let's lean or bring that hand down towards the heel. Good for the bicep, good for the pec minor, and great for the lats. Repeating on the other side. Hands to your side. Light twist while keeping your legs forward. Light twist while keeping your legs forward. Excellent. Let's get moving. We're going to start by just getting those legs going, side to side. Bring them up as high as you can. If you want, you can put your hands up to get that tap. Maybe you want to put your hands on your hips so you feel a little sassy while you do it. Whatever works for you. Getting those legs across. Continuing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, it's going to get into some taps. While I'm here, I'm going to use a second to talk to you. There's going to be a time, multiple times through this workout, where you find it gets way harder than others. The reason we do this is to spike the heart rate to make sure that we're getting periods of heavy exertion and of light exertion. I want you to go at your own pace. There may be times where I'm going faster than you. And there may be times where you're going faster than me. Don't worry about the speed of it. Focus entirely on making sure that you're at an exertion level that works for you. And bring your feet back. Rule of thumb is exactly what I'm doing right now. Talking. For something like a beginner part of this workout, we're just focusing on getting moving. Good rule of thumb is if you feel you'd be able to have a conversation with someone, instead of doing it and being like, oh, but if that's where you're at, that's okay. Just slow it down a little bit. Make sure that it's working for you. From here, what I'm going to get you to do, we're going to practice our active breathing. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And down, 2, and 1. Great job. Take a second, grab some water if you need it. We're immediately going to be getting back into the next part of this workout, which is our skaters. Going from side to side. Bring that back, bring behind. Again, it's a little harder to talk while we're doing this exercise, but we still want to be able to have that flow of words if we wanted to. And side to side. Picking up your speed. We should be at a level 6 or 7 in your exertion now. From side to side, continuing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, run on the spot. You'll be holding the run for another 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get into your active breathing. This is your break to catch your breath. Big inhales, in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Feeling good? Good, glad to hear. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be getting our mat. So on our mat, we're going to start by getting flat on our stomach. We'll be starting with a really simple exercise known as a Superman. These are great if you happen to have lower back problems, or if you feel that your back's been tight, maybe working on the office chair. This will definitely help to stretch it out. Laying flat on our stomach and raising both arm and leg and lowering back down to the mat. Deep breath, raising, and lowering back down. Raising and back down. We'll be doing another 5 reps of these. Raising and back. Up and back down. Raising and down. For 2 more. Up and back down. Last one. Up and back down. Excellent work. From here, what we're going to get you to do is we're going to get into a high plank. With a high plank, keeping my butt low, keeping my hands firm on the ground. I'm going to raise my hand forward and switching sides. I'm going to raise my hand forward on each side 4 times. While I'm doing so, try my absolute best to keep my butt flush with my lower back. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not super shaky on the mat either. If you really need to, you can do it on your knees. However, if you're able to do it on your legs, I encourage you to do it that way. And lifting forward. And forward. For one, and getting to your last rep. Excellent work. Up next, I'm going to have you guys get into a low plank for 15-second hold. A low plank on our elbows, but again is low. We're just holding down here. Holding for another 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down to the ground. We're going to do 3 hand release push-ups. Hand release push-up. Arms come forward, back to the side, and up. Coming back down, hands forward, back to the side, and up. Back down into your last hand release. Hands come forward, back to the side, and up. Great work. You know what I'm going to get you to do? Come back down, take a second, inhale deeply through your nose, out your mouth. And get in that low plank. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Starting now. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your knees down. I'm going to get you to cross them, and we're going to get into a negative push-up. Now, what is that? We're about to go over it. For a negative push-up, I have my hand on the floor, making the shape of a triangle between my hands. Just like so. My triangle is in front of me. I'm leaning into my knees. My butt and back are flush. And I'm pressing down into my arms. And it's taking me 4, 3, 2, 1 second to get to the bottom and back up. So we're pressing down for 4 seconds, powering back up. Starting now, let's do 3 of those. Going down for 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. And coming down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. And down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Absolutely great job. From here, what you're going to do is I'm going to grab my trusty dusty little exercise wheel. If you don't have an exercise wheel, don't worry. If you have anything around you can hold in one hand, that's great. If you don't have something around you that you can hold in one hand, that's okay too. So what you're going to do is tuck in my legs into my core. Extending, bring back in, putting my object under my legs to pass over. And repeat it. Extend, underhand pass. Extend, underhand pass. Passing and passing. Excellent work. Continuing for another 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent job. Put your object down, take a second, grab some water if you feel like you need it. For those of you who don't feel that you need the water, just gonna do a little bit of an active rest. Give yourself a second. 2, and 1. Excellent. We need to get back on the ground. This time we're going to be hopping into a bird dog. For a bird dog, I'm on my hands and knees, extending opposite hand and leg forward before getting them to touch. Just like so. Bring them together and apart. Just like so. 3. There we go. 2. 1. Good. Makes sense? Excellent. We're going to be hopping into the other side. Instead, we're going to be doing as many as we did on the last side. For me, that number was 8. Extending and separating. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. You're now going to take this opportunity to get into a nice deep stretch. With our legs, put our feet together and press our legs inwards. Really good for your hips and for your groin. One leg forward and reaching for the toe. And on the other side, leg forward, reaching for the toe. Definitely have some tightness in your core and or arms right now. That's perfectly okay because we use those a lot. So what I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to start by putting one hand up and on your hip. Other hand behind your back. We'll pull back to look at your heels. Switching to the other side. Excellent work. From here, we're going to lock our elbows and pull across our body, really engaging the rotator cuff. Switching over to the other side as well. And hold. 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn around. We're going to try to reach our hands together to lock them. If you can only go to here, that's okay too. Bring them together. And other side. Very good. Take a second, shake your arms out, and thanks for coming to today's beginner HIIT class. I hope you really enjoyed it. If there's anything that you feel you want to talk about this class, or you feel that there's something particular you'd like to see in one of them, feel free to message me on Instagram at Eric_Pimentel. That's Pimentel. I look forward to answering any and all of your questions. Hope you have an absolutely great rest of your day. And remember to stay excellent.